If I make the cake stretch, it's gonna get Liguri. She want me to say yes, I can't be Liguri.
What's up, everybody? It is Welcome to China and welcome to my channel. And I know y'all was mad at me, so that's why I'm coming back, because I'm about to share my opinions again. Y'all, before I want to get started, I want to say, listen, I know that Sky Jackson video was popping, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all have made me already closer to 400 subscribers, so just go ahead and hit that sub button, because y'all was mad at me. You remember when Famous Dex, where my Chicago people, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad. I just think everyone was mad about me sharing my opinions, and I was like, wow, that's great, so let's share more. Everyone's so pissed about my opinions. So I'm about to share more of my opinions today, guys. So let's get into it. So as you read in the title, it's a lot of shits and giggles going on in the Bachelor Nation community as well as the Love Island community. Over the past week, you guys, it has literally been about 4 breakups amongst different TV shows on cross platforms. So as you read in the title, I'm going to be discussing, yes, Clare, Crawley, and Dale Moss are broken up, and yes, it is speculations that Dale is cheating on Clare or cheated on Clare, allegedly, with somebody. Oh my God. And then on top of that, y'all, we're going to go ahead and debunk and take a deep dive, as you know I like to do, about our girl Justine and Caleb from Love Island, as well as Johnny and Sally, but we don't really care about that much. But anyway, I'm gonna put these 2 stories together in the end and tell you guys my opinion, because it's getting kind of fucked up. So let's get into it. First couple I'm gonna go ahead and talk about on this show is Johnny and Sally. So if you guys don't know who Johnny and Sally is, they were on the 2nd season of Love Island US, and maybe the 3rd, I don't know. I was a big UK fan. But anyway, this was the 1st season of Love Island US that I decided to watch, and me and my friends really got into it. Johnny is obviously attractive, Sally is obviously beautiful. I believe Johnny is a small town boy, and Sally is from California. So these 2 people met on Love Island. For people who don't know what Love Island is, they bring a bunch of beautiful people. Again, this started in the UK. They bring a bunch of beautiful people onto an island or like a pool resort, and they date publicly. It's like, think of like Big Brother, but for dating. Literally, that's what it is. So these people come in here and they fall in love, and you win $50,000, and in the end, you can figure out if you want to stay with the mother or if you want to leave them. So you can split the money or take it for yourself. So that is just really how that works. So anyway, this couple was one of the most sought after, most popular couples, because people really liked her laugh, because Sally has a laugh like and Johnny was like big and buff and like, you know, all light-skinned and Drake-esque. You know, so people was with it. So anyway, they were kind of like the clout couple. They ended up coming in 2nd place, losing to Justine and Caleb, who I'll get to after this because that's juicy. And after that, they moved to California together. They started a little vlog as I was watching, so they lived their little LA life. Johnny ended up getting modeling contracts. Sally wants to be a singer. She just did a Savage Fenty contract, and guess what? They broke up. So the speculation going on with this, I'm not going to really share the back and forth. They just said that it was a mutual thing for their careers. And then Johnny went on live and said that Sally unfollowed him after the usual, and so did Justine, because that's her best friend. Again, I'll get to that. So the people were really like, okay, you know, they broke up, you know, and the big question for them is, and I'm going to keep this short, was this for clout? You know, did they just use each other? Did they lay in the bed when the cameras are off that one time in the little suite, and they were like, are we gonna just do this for fame and clout and see what happens? And they were probably like, yeah, because keep in mind, Sally wants to be a singer, and I like Sally. Sally was probably my favorite person on the show. Listen, she wants to be a singer, and Johnny is from a small town. He got a little bit of clout and fame. He don't know what to do. You know, Johnny's attractive, but, you know, he was still a small town boy. So, you know, they moved to California and pushed this narrative onto us. They took the pictures, they did all that. It was all perfect, matching sweatsuits. Oh my God, we're in LA. Definitely serving me Juju and Dez. And after that, it broke up. So that was that. So another couple bites the dust. That's Johnny and Sally. So that's one breakup from this past season of Love Island, as well as another contestants that I don't care about, but who cares? So now we're gonna go ahead and get into Justine and Caleb. So the same deal was with Justine and Caleb, except they won. And the big deal about Justine and Caleb is what? We're all black, and y'all was speculating if I was black or not. I am black. I'm just fair skinned, I am black, 100%, so leave me alone. So anyway, me speaking about my people because I can. Justine is a beautiful dark-skinned woman. And Caleb is biracial, he's mixed. So people was really for that. You know, it was a scene where Caleb was like, oh yeah, they're eating chocolate together, sitting on the villa. And he's like, you know, I love chocolate. And she's like, you like this chocolate? And you know, he's just serving us that narrative. But actually, he's a liar. He's a colorist. And these aren't alleged things because people have already found tweets, dating back thanks to Twitter, that before they even broke up a couple years ago, he was saying, I will only be with a mixed girl. So if you're only gonna be a mixed girl, why are you with the beautiful chocolate Justine then, trying to get clout off of her? Now let me tell you about Justine. Justine is very sweet. She is very family oriented. She is from the African descent. I don't remember exactly where in Africa, but that was her deal. So she was very family oriented. She's beautiful. So she opened up on the show. She was like, oh my God, are my parents gonna care about what am I doing on this? And people really love that. Black people was living for it. White people was living for it. And let me tell you, white Twitter shut Caleb down. So this was the tea. So same deal as Sally and Johnny, Justine and Caleb, they got together. He was coming back from his small town. Justine decided to go to LA and hang out with her best friend Sally again, and things started to get a little bumpy. So for a while now, allegedly, Caleb was saying that they've been broken up. But it just came to light via Justine that, things weren't always how we thought they were going to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this for you guys and let you guys know what Justine said after Caleb just wanted to, blast her and, make things seem like they've been broken up for a minute. And I'm gonna get to why. This is Justine. It's truly a strange feeling to be typing this. But I understand my reality is now having to share aspects of my life with you all, regardless of how problematic it is, or private, I like to remain at times. This is extremely difficult for me to express out of respect for those who supported me and rode for me. I want you to know that Caleb and I are no longer together. I do ask for time as I continue to go through the process of heartbreak and healing, as this has been very hard for me. I cannot thank you all enough for the love and support as we continue to move forward as individuals. So that's what she had to say about it, and these are my feelings about it. It's been shown on Twitter, y'all, that this man has had a whole nother girlfriend. That it's some volleyball player that he's been seeing for a while now. Twitter blasted him so badly that he had matching necklaces that he was wearing with Justine after they got off of Love Island that the girl had in her volleyball picture. After they broke up, since apparently it was a long time ago, over Christmas. They did not spend Christmas together. And somewhere, somehow, Justine knew that something was weird, allegedly. The streets were telling Justine that something wasn't right. And then guess what? It was not. Because he had Christmas pictures with a whole nother woman, the mixed volleyball player, the mixed girl that he said he would only be with. And guess what? It was a sham. It was, and I'm going to tell y'all why I think it was a sham, because I like this couple, but it was BS. It was BS. He was in it for the clout. He was in it for the popularity. And let me tell you, girls who date guys who go on these dating shows or vice versa, y'all are so weird if you let your man go on a dating show and win and get back with them just for clout. Y'all are so weird. Y'all are extremely weird. Y'all are oddballs. Y'all are some weirdos for that, because that is crazy to me. How weird can you be, girl? Oh my God. So that's that. And then on top of that, Twitter dug up his daddy over here being a coach, and he over here touching on girls and groping them at the damn school. So on top of that, his daddy was a criminal and a sex offender. So all of these things came out, including they saying that his mama was just commenting on Justine's pictures just to be cool, and they was playing her the whole time. And guess what? I believe it, because they do things like that on reality TV. And Justine, I'm sorry, girl. I really love Justine. I like Justine a lot. She's so sweet. And he played her. So that's why this woman is over here saying, yeah, it's truly a heartbreak, and it is strange, because he's over here trying to make things better and, jeopardize everything that they both have going for them. On top of that, he lost I think 30,000 followers on Instagram. So he's already done for. He's a loser. Caleb, you're a loser. Justine, you can do better. And I know you are, because you got that Fenty deal. So go ahead, girl. But let me tell you, Caleb is a loser, and he was a cheater, and I think he is with that girl. So we will see how this likes to unfold on the next season of Love Island. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into what we wanted to talk about the most. Is apparently, allegedly, Dale is cheating on Clare, and let me go ahead and unpack this for you guys. Dale decides. First, let me tell you who Dale is. We're going to talk about the Bachelorette. The Bachelorette. So The Bachelorette came on now about 6 months ago. For those who do not know, they have the oldest Bachelorette in history. It was a big deal. Clare Crawley, she's a hairstylist. She was on a previous season of The Bachelor. Don't know which one, but I love The Bachelor. Watched the whole thing. She's the oldest Bachelorette. Someone called her old. Everybody knows it. We established it. She's our TT. She's our TT who's still single. She's a little crazy. Everybody know Clare was a little nutty, but we still like Clare because we all got that nutty in us, you know, deep down inside. So no tea, no shade to my girl, Clare. So anyway, Clare ends up finding this mixed biracial, light-skinned, fine ex-football player, Wilhelmina modeling man named Dale Moss on the show. So you guys know how The Bachelorette works. It's about 20 guys. Whoever gets to the end, they have to get engaged. So people were like seeing how she was connecting with this man, Dale, so much. As soon as she seen him come to the limo, she said, I'm in love. I'm in love with Dale. That's my boo. That's who I gotta have. You know, he was going for it. He was serving us everything he needed to serve us. Bullshit, telling us what we wanted to hear. And he was over here trying to defend Clare and act fake concerned just for him to be popular, like everyone does on these dating shows, obviously now. So anyway, Clare ends up being the first Bachelorette to leave prematurely. I believe she left in the first 3 or 4 weeks, which was unheard of. She left a whole other roster of men for him. She said she can't get him out of her mind. She was going on other dates. She's like, oh, I can't. Dale is my favorite. Oh, I'm just wondering what Dale's doing. And Dale's serving Clare all of the bullshit. And everybody on TV is like, girl, you're dumb. But we see why Clare was single for so long. Don't judge me, but I'm just saying she was single for a reason. She's tripping. So anyway, she goes ahead and disses all these guys. And then we got Tayshia. If you guys have never seen Tayshia, she is the most beautiful Bachelorette ever. She's beautiful. She's black and Mexican. We had a beautiful, another woman of color. So she served us. She got a beautiful, beautiful relationship and engagement out of it. So it ended up being okay. So anyway, for those who don't know. Now back to Clare and Dale. So Clare and Dale decided to be together. They were stuffing their relationship down our throats while we were watching a new Bachelorette that she left a whole roster of men for, but whatever. So, you know, they're serving us Instagram pictures. They're serving us love and affection. They're serving us all of that. And then all this time, everybody's like, well, how are you guys going to be like so in love? And I understand you guys are getting engaged, but doesn't it seem like a little bit of bullshit? Because like, how this soon? But we all seen that Clare was enamored with him. She thought that he was so fine, everything about him, and he was just serving her again what she liked to eat. We all knew what Clare liked. So long story short, they are a long distance couple. He is in New York. He is a former football player. He was 33 years old. I thought he was 31. I guess he's 33. So they have like a 5 or 6 year age difference. Don't quote me. But anyway, Clare is a Sacramento woman. And if those who have watched the show and those who do not, you know that Clare has a ill mother. So Clare is very mother oriented. That was a really big thing that Dale and her connected about on the show because he was empathetic towards her, which I think was true, but it was still a little BS because again, he's telling her what he wants to hear. Of course, if your mother is sick and terminally ill, a man's not going to say, oh, well, forget her. Obviously, he's going to tell her what he wants to hear and be supportive for the most part. But anyway, she wanted to live in Sacramento, allegedly, and he wanted to stay in New York and follow their career. So let me tell you this. So Dale goes on live and basically, you know, gives us the tea that they are no longer together. And he tells us it was a mutual thing between him and Clare. He goes ahead and puts a statement. I'm not going to read the whole statement, but he went and puts up a statement on Instagram. Now, the statement that I am going to read is Clare Crawley's because it is definitely tea. So everyone's seen that they were broken up, but Clare still had her pictures up. She still has her pictures up to this day again. Claire's a little bit older. She is TT. You know, Auntie don't know that you got to delete the pictures. Clare, delete those pictures. Y'all not getting back together, sis. Anyway, so this is what Clare had to say literally as of, it was today or yesterday? Let me see. I can't even see. She put this out today. I was made aware of a mutual statement, mutual in quotations because it was bullshit, it was not mutual, that the time you all were. So I've been needing some time to really digest this. Speaking for myself, my intentions with this relationship has always been very clear, so the truth is I am crushed. This is not what I expected and hoped for. She said 2020 was one hell of a year, COVID, all of that. I have been looking forward to the light at the end of the tunnel. Our relationship was not perfect, but I can say that I was genuinely invested with all of my heart. I may not have all the answers, but I do now know this, and I will continue to show up and stand by my word and be committed to love. See, Clare was always, she's never going to give up in love. She's going to give us that prince and princess tea, whatever, that's her thing. But after this now, you know, A couple days ago, Dale, because he knew this story that I'm about to drop on you guys right now, the cheating, allegedly, story, a paparazzo asked him, hey, Dale, how's it going with Clare? He's like, oh, yeah, things are going to get better, you know, as in, like, you know, they're going to get good. They're going to get better, you know, as in right now they're not doing well, according to E! News, because that was the paparazzo who got him. And everybody's like, oh, so now this is why, because you knew that this was about to come out. So the tea is that just like Caleb and Justine, our boy Dale Moss was allegedly cheating on Clare this whole relationship, and he indeed has a relations with a lady before he was even on the show, according allegedly to E! News. Allegedly, the E! News does not want the woman to be, you know, introduced to the world, so they're not going to share her name, but that's the tea. And obviously, you know, it's speculation, and this was from Clare's team. But they also went on to say that Clare, I guess the friend was around, allegedly, and that Clare, you know, kind of had an inkling that something was weird about it. So, you know, Dale told us it was distances and careers, and, you know, it's these things coming out about another lady. You know, you guys are rich. I feel like things can work. If he was really invested, they would make it work. Again, Tayshia and Zach. Tayshia is from California. This is the Bachelorette who just won. Who just, you know, got finished with her engagement. And her guy lives in New Jersey, New York. So they're bi-coastal. They go back and forth because they have money. You guys are on the Bachelor and Bachelorette. You got money to do it. He just didn't want to do it. So those are my opinions on it. So that's what happened. This is as of literally today. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring these two stories together. First things first, don't trust light-skinned motherfuckers. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it. Oops. I'm joking. But man, you guys are really letting me down, because check this. I think that they did have ladies, and this has came back in so many other reality dating shows. I'm a big reality dating show girl, that y'all always want to come here and you already have girls. Can you guys stop? That's so lame. I'm happy that Auntie Clare broke up with Dale, and I'm happy that Justine got away as well. You see, it's always the women who are so I'm about love, and you know, Justine wasn't even gung-ho about sharing her life like that. You know, private women, you know, get screwed over, and I don't agree with that. I think Dale is a dirty dog. I think Caleb is even dirtier, along with his dirty touching on whomever daddy. You know, I think that is very messed up who he is, and I think that this is very messed up. So that's just that on that. That's how I feel about it. Let me know how you guys feel. Again, I am on my way to 400 subscribers, so give your girl some love on this video, and let me know if you watch any of these shows or if this was even interesting to you. So you guys, I'm good. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.